Hello, and welcome to this quick video tutorial on push button campaigns. From the main dashboard here, you're going to see your all-time stats of the total number of campaigns started, messages sent, received, the total number of contacts. And again, this is just a demo platform to show you how everything works. From down here, you're going to be able to sort and filter your campaigns by day, week, 2 weeks, and then month. And whenever it does show up, you're going to be able to have a quick link to the campaign down here to view some quick stats, contacts, who opened, clicked, unsubscribed, date it was sent, and the number of messages in that campaign. So creating campaigns and viewing campaigns is very easy. From your right-hand side navigation, you have a couple options. You can create a brand new campaign starting from scratch where you can add all of your own templates, categories, however you want to do it. You can also send a quick broadcast to specific people in your database, either by filters or tags. There's a couple different variables on that, and that's just a quick link to do that. Here is going to be all of the campaign categories. So as you can see, we've got probably 30 of them down here. And every time that it is populated with a campaign, you're going to see a number show up. So for example, under the churn category, we have two campaigns that we're able to run. So we can run this standard one, which is churn. It just has one message. Or we have another one that says reduce churn. Each one is a separate campaign with unique messages. And you are going to be able to see, and these are the just general categories that we've done some stuff with. These are in uncategorized, so they're not in any specific category. We will click preview. And from here, we are going to see that the email one is an instant, and that will go out as soon as somebody's added to that campaign. It's going to have the subject, the message, any additional tags that we have pre-populated for the clients in there, the second message, and this message is going to go out 1 day, 0 hours, and 0 minutes after the previous message. So from here, we can click Start Campaign. The one nice thing about this is it allows us to make small edits before we physically and send that campaign. So if you want to come in here and add another comma or add an image or something to it as you go, you're able to do that. If you do want to remove it, that message, you can remove that. You can also add an email or SMS to this campaign if you want to add a few more things while you're doing it. You click Next. You can then import contacts. You can add a contact, you can select a specific list, or you can select a tag. So we're going to say, okay, we want to import contacts. We're going to come in here. We're going to name the Cairo. We're going to then attach a file and upload it. Hit submit. It's going to drop those contacts into that list. And then we will then schedule that campaign to go out. So again, you could come back in here and preview all of the different messages. You can start a campaign. You can hit next. Now let's say we just want to add a single contact to this. So we just put the first name, the last name, the cell phone, and the email. Either one of these can be default as far as required with cell phone or email. And again, if you do have an error message, you're going to see an error message come up like that anywhere in the platform. If we want to select a list, we just select the contact list. We hit import. It will show us an import in progress, and we can go that route. If we want to select by tag, we can select a specific tag and then import. And now again, we can see the campaign titled, contacts, we can start now, or we can schedule it for a specific time or day. And that's how easy it is to review a campaign, start a campaign, edit a campaign, add contacts or customer lists to the platform. So now that you have a good idea on how this works, you can then view all of your contacts. And let's say we want to go look at details here. And we're going to be able to send an SMS to that person. We'll be able to send an email to that person. And the nice thing is you can also drop in specific templates if you want, so you don't have to retype everything, send that message. You're going to view all of their campaigns. So you can then, if you ever need to start or stop a campaign, you can do that. This isn't populated, so we don't have that. You can view all the conversations with that person. And here's a timeline of all of the messages that were sent and any tags that we would like to add to that user. So you can see some additional detail about that individual user at any point in time. And you can also add contacts if you want to add them manually here. Just get them in get them into the platform before you decide which campaign you're going to send them. You can also upload a list as well, and there's a full database that shows you how to do that. Very, very simple, same type of thing. On your analytics, you can come in here and you can view all sent, drafts, and scheduled. So this will be all the campaigns. And then again, you can come back in here and see the contacts, who opened, clicked, delivered, the campaign details, what it was, again, by message. And then from back here, we'll come back to here. If you would like to delete a campaign, just click the delete button. If you'd like to clone a campaign, so let's say you were like, this is a great campaign, we're getting some good action, but we need to change a few things, and you want to leave the current one intact, you can just hit clone. You'll get that message up there, and then it will drop you right back into there, make your changes, and it will save that for you as well. And then if you do want to resend this one at any point in time, you can resend it. Again, runs you right back through there. And you can also edit that campaign if you want to make edits to this campaign and leave everything intact, if you want to go that route too. So you can see it's got very, very easy to view your data, send your campaigns, create your campaigns, and then just filter through the status from here. All of your templates will be in here. This will show you how many templates by category. So these are your template categories. So breakup, we've got 26 templates. Business to business, there's 26. Information is 36. So you can see there's 600-700 of them in here. Most of them are titled by what they actually are. So we try to put the campaign category in the title of the template as well. We have emails, SMS. We just populated a few. We didn't use SMS a whole lot, just for the fact that we are more of a brick and mortar store versus an online e-commerce store. If you are an online e-commerce store and you're going to collect cell phone numbers up front, you're going to populate your SMS a lot more. You can also do voice. If you ever want to do a voice broadcast, you can do that as well. And to add a template, you come in here and you name it. You hit the category where you want to drop it in, subject line, and then you can drop in these pre-formatted tags from the database when you upload a list or add a contact. Full WYSIWYG editor, that is up and down, and you have more filters here for editing any of your message. So if you want to drop in straight HTML, you're able to do that. You can add images, video links, all that type of stuff for your templates. So very, very easy to add templates to the platform. When you click on SMS and you click on add template, it will just drop it into here. You can also add attachments to your text messages that do go out. So everything is very simple. It's point and click. That's why we call it push button. And voice is the same thing. You're going to click add template. Oops, I had that. Go back. So you're going to go to voice, click add, and then upload your voice message there, and you're going to title it there as well. Your inbox will allow you to view the different messages that you do receive. So when you send out a text message, you're going to send it from a specific number that is used within the platform. I'll get to that in a second. And you'll have one general email address that you will send from. And then those emails, when people reply to those, you can view the conversations in here. So if you're using primarily text messaging, you can do it there. Emails, your messages will show in here, and then you just drop through and you can view all of their timeline, their history. We just show a preview of the message, and then if you click there to open, you can view it, just to keep it short so you're not scrolling down the entire page all the time. You can load more as this populates more, but very easy to toggle in between text and email conversations. Your admin section, well, actually, let me come back to here. So let's say we want to create a new campaign. We're going to click create. We're going to call it that. We're going to use this. And then we're just going to select the campaign. Let's go back to here, actually. That's going to pre-populate that, and then we'll go next. Again, you can add messages however you want. So you come back into here, you can import your contacts, you can add a contact, select a list, select a tag, and I am not going to do any of that, but you just click next. Now I'm going to get an error message because my contact list is empty. I have not selected because I don't want to start a campaign right now, but that's how easy it is to create your campaign. So very, very easy, point click. So let's come into your user admin dashboard. So if you're going to use this as a multi-tenant platform, or a SaaS model is what they call it. You can come in here and you can add as many different companies to the platform as you want. Each one will have its own unique phone number, email address. You can add subdomains if you want to go that route. They have everything separate for them, and it will not be commingled with anybody else. So that's how you do that. You click on add, and then you just run through the platform wizard as far as setup, notifications, the messaging, the account information summary. Again, very, very easy to get somebody set up and onboarded with this. The second section is your configuration, and this is where you're going to add tags or remove tags. You can drop stuff into your cloud, which is going to be for images, for text messaging, PDFs, training guides, whatever you want to drop into your cloud. Your template settings are here, and then you can adjust any of your template settings. Your opt-in form wizard. So here's one nice thing. Let's say you created a campaign and you want to be able to capture opt-ins from your website for that specific campaign, because you don't want to use an autoresponder. You don't want to hire a developer to do that stuff. You can just select the campaign that you've already built. You can say, okay, these forms or these fields are required: first name, last name, email, phone. Hit next. You can then copy and paste this code to your website, and when somebody sees that form on your website and opts in, it will trigger this campaign on your website to start automatically. And you can do that for any campaign that you start. So if you want to be able to take your campaigns that you've created within PushButton Campaigns and then get opt-ins from social, from LinkedIn, from your website, maybe some other newsletter follow-ups that you're using anywhere, you can do that directly with that copy paste code. So it's really, really easy to get people into the platform. So very simple. Now we'll come back to users. Anytime you want to add a user, you can just add a user here: first name, last name, cell phone, primary role, and that primary role is just a label. It doesn't really mean anything. So if you want to have different names for admin or just a regular user, you can just label them there. Anytime a new email or SMS comes in, you can alert that member, hey, you've got somebody reply to an email campaign or an SMS campaign. Go there and log into the platform and make sure that you respond to it. So you can set up alerts for there if you'd like to do that. We've already been through configuration, super admin. This will allow you to manage all of the categories as a super admin. So everything that you see in here is a default, and every company that you onboard will see all of these templates, these buttons. Everything is going to work the same for every company. The company can then modify their own use, and there's a separate. But if you need to add something as a super admin, you can come in here and do the same thing. You add a category to there. You can add default campaign, so everybody will see all this, every campaign that you have in there. Or you can just say, okay, these three are the defaults. They have to stay there. We're going to get you set up so you can see how it works. You can go that route. And then as far as your templates, you can drop in all of the templates for each individual company. So they're all in the platform, and then the companies can pick and choose. So if you're going to add more templates to the platform, you're going to want to add it under super admin so that everybody has access to that. Does that make sense? So hopefully you got that. Your e-commerce, you can then also add packages to the platform within Stripe. So if you're going to do a SaaS model, you can, this is your, I guess your checkout page is what I would call it, where you can say, okay, great, you can sign up for our platform for $99 a month, and this is where you're going to create your plan. So again, you don't need to do any other integrations with another platform. It's all run through Stripe. So as long as you have a Stripe account, you can do packages, you can do a free package, you can get your embed code, you can view all your subscriptions. All of that is already built in within the platform if you want to do that. And then let's see here, your system. These are your system settings for your Mailjet, Stripe, and Twilio is who we use. And if you want to build out additional APIs, you're able to do that. This is who we use. And that's about it. That's your super admin category. This will allow you to manage everything within the platform that you see. So that's a quick overview on push button campaigns. You can see how easy it is to add templates, create campaigns, upload lists, add contacts, view your analytics, and then onboard new users and clients as you build out the platform. Hopefully, this covered everything. If you do have any additional questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Thanks. Have a great day.